Welcome to The Know, I'm Brian. Red Dead Redemption 2 is out today. Metacritic says it has hit a very impressive milestone. The review aggregator site says that the Xbox One version, which scored a 98 on Metacritic, is now the highest rated game of this generation, just ahead of Breath of the Wild for the Switch, which got a 97 Metascore. If you're wondering, the champ still Ocarina of Time. Meanwhile, there is another report out talking about the working conditions involved in making Red Dead Redemption 2 at Rockstar's various development studios, and they sound not great. Eurogamer reports that staff at Rockstar Lincoln in the UK were in crunch mode for more than a year working on the game, and in August their hours were increased so that the work weeks were up to 6 days and just under 60 hours. Every employee at Rockstar Lincoln told Eurogamer that those hours were mandatory, despite Rockstar saying that they were voluntary. Lots of employees talked about the brutal hours taking a toll on their relationships, even their own health. One Rockstar Lincoln employee told Eurogamer, AAA games with a 5-year dev cycle shouldn't have this horrendously hyper crunch at the end with people working 90 plus hours a week. Surely down the road, as you're developing, something isn't quite right. It looks like Starlink Battle for Atlas, not off to a great start. Get Hype reports that the Toys to Life space game was one of the worst launches ever for Ubisoft when it comes to a new IP. They don't have sales numbers yet, but they were looking at Twitch data. The game debuted at number 16 on Twitch with a peak of about 7,000 concurrent viewers. Since then, though, it has fallen off to the point where during some hours, nobody is streaming or watching it. We don't have a lot of sales numbers yet for the game, but it debuted at just number 14 on the UK charts. Not that great. Bad news for Team Sonic Racing fans, the game has been delayed until next year. Sega did say that the game was coming to PC and consoles sometime this winter, but now it's being pushed back to May 21st. In a tweet from the official Sonic account, Sega said, "Hey guys, to make Team Sonic Racing the best game it can be, we're giving the team extra time to work on it. We know delays are no fun, but quality matters most." And then in a statement to the press, Sega added, "We understand many fans were looking forward to a winter release and apologize for any inconvenience caused. We're confident that with this additional time, our teams will ensure delivering an unforgettable experience that fans can enjoy for years to come." Alan Wake is now back on sale. After an issue with music licensing that caused it to disappear from storefronts, the game is back on Steam and it'll be coming soon to the Xbox Store as well. Developer Remedy Entertainment tweeted that it's also being discounted for Halloween. You can get it for 80% off right now. The developer added, "Big thanks to our partner and Alan Wake's publisher Microsoft, who were able to renegotiate the rights to the licensed music in Alan Wake so that the game can be sold again." Definitely good news. I really like Alan Wake back in the day. We got some more details about the upcoming remake of MediEvil on the PlayStation 4. Appearing on the PlayStation blogcast, Sean Layden, who is chairman of Sony Interactive Entertainment Worldwide Studios, said we'll get the first trailer for the game on October 31st. Appropriately enough. He also said it will be a full remaster of the 1998 hack and slash. Polygon quoted Layden as saying, "We've taken the original game design, we've taken a lot of the key art and some of the other attributes of the game design and ethos, if you will, and we're working with a developer called Other Ocean Interactive, and they are remaking MediEvil in that design, the original MediEvil from PS1. The action RPG Vampyr is coming to the Switch." Posters on Reset Era noticed that publisher Focus Home Interactive wrote in a financial report that the game from developer Dontnod is headed to the Switch. "We do not have a date yet though." Specifically, they wrote, "In Q3, the group will continue to maximize the potential of the Vampyr license. After the game's impressive success on PC, Xbox One, and PS4, it will be Nintendo Switch's turn to welcome the Dontnod title to reach an even wider audience." Now, the game released back in June for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC got so-so-ish scores. The PS4 version got a 70 on Metacritic. All right, a little entertainment news. This is very cool. Austin's own Richard Linklater is going to make a movie about the life of one of Texas's favorite sons, Bill Hicks. Bill Hicks was, if you're not familiar with him, a very provocative comedian back in the day. He was very biting, oftentimes angry, always super politically charged. He died prematurely at the age of 32, but his work still inspires comedians like myself to this day. In the stand-up world, some even consider him up there with legends like George Carlin and Lenny Bruce. He was great. Like those comedy giants, Hicks had a knack, to say the least, for pissing off people of all political affiliations and was never one to hold anything back. Also, interesting fact, Denis Leary pretty much stole his act. Linklater is in the process of developing this movie, which he will write and direct. Not clear, though, if he is going to be doing it sooner rather than later. He's got a few other projects floating around at the moment. He just wrapped up a movie starring Cate Blanchett called Where'd You Go, Bernadette? In the meantime, do yourself a favor, look up some of Bill Hicks' stuff on YouTube. All right, it's been 3 years since George Miller kicked all of our asses with Mad Max Fury Road. Looks like he's finally set his follow-up. And no, it is not the long-rumored Furiosa spinoff. Instead, it's a fantasy romance? Yeah, the movie is called 3,000 Years of Longing, and both Idris Elba and Tilda Swinton are attached to star. Miller wrote the screenplay and will direct the story that is being kept under super secretive wraps, but Deadline says they hear a genie is involved somehow. What the fuck? Funny thing is, either Tilda Swinton or Idris Elba could be playing a genie. Probably work just as well. Miller has made a career of switching rapidly between genres. The same guy who directed The Road Warrior also directed Babe, Pig in the City and Happy Feet, after all, so not entirely out of character for him. Filming is expected to begin on whatever this genie movie is next year. All right, that is all the news we got for the roundup. Let us know what you think about these stories down in the comments below. What are you playing? I'm playing Red Dead. Are you playing anything besides Red Dead 2? Let us know down in the comments. For all your news from every corner of the internet, like this video, subscribe to The Know, go to our website, theknow.tv. Have a good weekend. The highest rated game of this generation, it is just ahead of Breath of Wild. Sometime this winter, but now it's being pushed back to May 21st. In a tweet from the official Sonic account, no delays are no fun, but quality matters most. And then in a press release